What's up, guys? Racing Studios here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I have good news, I have bad news. If you're reading the title now, yes, I have blown another subwoofer. This subwoofer has hit the end of its life. You'll see why. You can hear it popping. You can hear it sizzling. And I'm only at 3/4 volume. So that means it's time to blow it. And if you were to listen at this, and I have a new subwoofer too. I have this big boy right here. I found this at a thrift store, and he fucking works well. That was up all the way, and the woofer like barely fucking moved. So that means it's time to take her out and blow it up, because I'm not dealing with a crackling subwoofer. That is a fucking no-no. Now, when I blow the driver, I'll be putting it back in the speaker, because the tweeter still works. That, or I just might fucking leave it empty. I don't. Or no, I'll put the tweeter in the other sub. I'll put the tweeter in that speaker. So I didn't want this guy to blow, because obviously it's one of my better speakers. A speaker that actually had a working tweeter. And now that it's out, you can kind of hear that it does not sound like the happiest speaker in the world. Probably because of what it's been through. These speakers have been through a ridiculous amount of testing, of blowing, etc. So, I mean, even the fucking tweeter doesn't sound good. I wish I could have showed you guys that, but the camera won't pick it up. The tweeter was actually moving to the beat. So we're gonna put the speaker down here once I move this, because fucking when you're busy in a workshop, shit just goes everywhere. When you start procrastinating whether you should clean or not, usually it gets a little dirty. And then after we blow up that driver, I will show you guys what the other driver can do once I get it hooked up. So, I want to discuss future channel plans while I'm streaming with you guys now. Future channel plans are, I'm still going to have the gaming channel. That's not going to change any. The gaming channel will still be here. However, I want to start a moto vlogging channel. I don't know. Ever since I've been watching Do It With Dan and his motovlog channel, I've been like, you know what? I want to start one too. So I'm kind of getting the craving to start a motovlogging channel. Okay, it might be a good idea to turn the amp off. Or just let the amp turn itself down. Because it knows when a human being is getting electrocuted. So, without further ado, subwoofer is here. I'm going to go ahead, play a song with a shit ton of bass, and pop that motherfucker. It's up all the way. before I do that, I should probably take out the, oh, she's already getting warm. I should probably take out the dust cap, so that way you guys can see all the smoke. Oh, the voice coil is already busted. Yeah, she wasn't going to last very long. Anyway, I don't know. Should I bring out the big amp? The big amp could blow this thing, like, instantly. You know what? I'm going to throw a bass boosted song at it. Because the bass boosted song would pop it instantly. Oh, yeah. Doesn't sound very happy. Fucking smells even worse. Before we blow it, I'm going to turn on my fan. Because this may get a bit stinky. My exhaust fan is turned on. And fuck it. She's getting pretty warm. Alright, I think it's time for the big amp. Because this fucker's barely warm and I want to see a kaboom. So, we're going to hook up the big bastard. Because I can. We're going to hook up the big bastard. Because I'm sick and tired of watching this thing try to bottom out and get nowhere. So, it's time to hook up the big boy. And the big boy would take this son of a bitch, no problem. If I blow the breaker, fuck it. It's just an easy reset. She's on. When she actually wants to play music. You know, it might work if you actually plug it in. I heard that helps. If you actually plug it in. Make sure the amp's all the way down because I don't want to get electrocuted like I did last time. Because it hurt. It hurts getting fried. Especially if it's from your own fucking amplifier. I do have cadets tonight, so you're kind of lucky you're getting like a double show here. After this, I'll be going to Twitch. And then, yeah. She doesn't like that. I'm only at half. Let's go up higher. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, the voice coil came out! What? The amp's still up all the way. Oh, she's burning. The fucking coil came out! Bruh! Amp is turned off. That's turned off. The fucking voice coil came out. Holy shit. That put on a bigger show than I thought. Look at this. Like, bruh. Oh, she's fucked up solid. Woo! Okay, that's still pretty hot. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's tear it apart. I got my knife of awesomeness. The whole time it was playing, the voice coil started to pop out, and I'm like, bruh, fuck yes. We need a decent explosion. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes! The voice coil is literally jammed inside the magnet. Oh my god, she's fucked. Like, look. That's where the voice coil used to be. And now it's all inside the magnet. So where's my hammer? I thought I had a hammer lying around here. Wait, I do. Hammer. Fuck it, I'll go grab the hammer upstairs. Yes! Oh my god, it stinks down here. With my 20-pound hammer of awesomeness, we're going to... Oh, I split the magnet. There we go! Oh my god! That coil is fucked. It's on the magnet. Bruh. All the glue and stuff, it's still on it. I've never had a speaker do this before. I've never had a speaker hot glue itself to the magnet. Like, guys, when I say this coil is fucked, I literally mean this coil is fucked. It is so black. It like hot glued itself right to the magnet. My 20-pound hammer here. We will now get rid of old Betsy because it did its job. I thought for sure the RCA amplifier would do it, but when I noticed that I was overvolting the transformer, I'm like, no, the pussy ain't gonna do it. So we had to include the big brother and let him blow it. Because Big Brother gives out 5,000, or no, Big Brother gives out how much wattage a speaker requires. So if a speaker requires, if a speaker requires 200 watts to operate, the amp will give it 200 watts. So that's how that amp works, and that's how this one works too. So this is the subwoofer that I found. I know it's not the biggest woofer, but it does sound really good. We can turn the fan off now. We don't need it. Turn the PS3 off. We don't need it. So now I will unhook Big Balls here in its amazing glory. I'm attacking the inner screws because I don't want to loosen the screws on the subwoofer because they're normally meant for airtight. So we'll just do it this way. If I can even get it open. Probably not, eh? Oh, here we go. Yep, there it is. Oh yeah. Just styrofoam. That's all that was holding it together. So I know right off the bat, some people are going to say, what a fucking cheap subwoofer. Well, you haven't heard it play yet. And I know it already kind of looks cheap because of the way it is, obviously. But I mean, the box is well built. Everything's well built in it. It's just that little part. I'm going to take this wire because that other wire is too fucking short to use. Now, I would like to mention this woofer is full of fucking glitter. So there's glitter all over my hands. I'm glad I found this on the side of the road now because it's supposed to spill rain today. And I usually go out on a bike ride searching for speakers, shitty speakers that I can blow, whether that would be like a cheap subwoofer or a, cheap tweeter. And speaking of tweeter, I do have to transfer that tweeter over to my good speaker. I think I'm going to run the tweeter off of this speaker and put the tweeter inside the air pocket because that tweeter would definitely fit inside there. Fuck. I'm already losing screws. So this subwoofer has already been broken. So I don't need to break it in, but I will plug her in and give her a good sound check. Now my subwoofer down there, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the audio wire, but it's not receiving anything. All it's receiving is static, and that kind of worries me because static can blow your speaker because it will heat up the voice coil to the point where the voice coil will overheat, and the magnet, because it's not moving as much, the voice coil will overheat, causing the speaker to literally melt and fuck itself. Hold my phones to play music. Yes, it is a jumper. Insert pun here. It's a legit jumper. So let me put this back together, and I will show you how it sounds. Now, in the meantime, I want your guys' opinion. Like, I know I can live stream from my tablet, which I fucking adore, because it saves me recording and editing, but it's kind of cringy because, people would expect you to edit your videos and take the time and stuff. Well, when you got a busy schedule, it's kind of hard to do. I need to go fucking wash my hands after this. I am covered in sparkles. This is fucking madness. The amount of sparkles there, I might just watch this thing. But compared to my 10-inch, it's hard enough for me to say this right now. If I were to compare this woofer to my 10-inch, this would beat my 10-inch cleanly. Like it would easily destroy the 10-inch. Because the 10-inch, it doesn't have the greatest magnet. And it doesn't have the greatest sound in the world. So this would easily kill my 10-inch. I fucking lost a screw, didn't I? Yep, alright, well, one screw's not that major, so. I can't over tighten them. No screw there. So here's what the woofer sounds like when it's in a box. Can't play that. Copyright. I was somewhat satisfied with that other blow. It's already vibrating my whole desk. And I can actually push it up pretty high, and it's still really cold. It's at 3/4 power of the amp. And this amp max is 400 watts. Now it's up all the way. Yeah. Takes it like a champ. So it's definitely a good subwoofer. And I'm planning on using it every day. Because it's going to be sitting on my fucking desk every day. And it will not be moving. It's just a pain in the fucking ass to put back together. So all I have to do is cover up that part, because that's where the old amplifier went. So in other words, it's just venting all its air out through the back. So once I cover that up, then we'll be good. Now tell me that's not a good sub. It's up all the way too. So it can actually support, and it's not even hot. That voice crack. Not even hot. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I do have to transfer this tweeter over to the other speaker. Oh, fuck it. I might as well do it now. Get it done and over with. I hate transferring tweeters like this, but I can't see this tweeter lasting me any longer, so we'll just fucking transfer it now. And if I blow the other subwoofer that was in this box, I won't be surprised. Because these speakers in a box thing, like these ones that I'm using right now, they're not exactly designed to be pounding and pounding and pounding. They're just designed for surround use, so they're not exactly designed to be fucking abused every day. But judging from the new subwoofer that I got, I'd say it still has to be broke in, so I might break it in. It definitely sounds like it has to be broken in, because it looks to be still stiff. And yes, you do have to break speakers in. That's an actual thing. So, fucking that's cheap. Wow, okay. One down. We'll take this guy. Not hooked up anymore. Holy fuck, this thing is strong. So if you're wondering how I always get in these cases, just like that, I take this, it's like a pointy tool, I poke the side of it, and then I work around. Works every time. Just like that. Pretty sure this tweeter's blowing, because all these tweeters have a capacitor. So if this capacitor is blown, I won't be surprised. Remember how I said it would arc? I was right. So we'll just rip this out because we don't fucking need that tweeter anymore. I'll wire up the new tweeter. Fuck. The all inside that subwoofer is all glitter. It's glitter or something, but it's fucking just covered in it. And this is what the other woofer looks like. We'll just let it hang there because it's not really going to be a pain in the ass for it. If I can find the other wire that I used for the tweeter, which is right here, we will hook the tweeter up. And then we'll hook this speaker up and life will be good. So, normally tweeters run off a capacitor because if you're blaring music and you blow a tweeter, all you really did was you blew a capacitor. But these capacitors are so overrated that they won't blow and the tweeter will blow. So then you end up having to go buy new tweeters and then buy new subwoofers because they made these woofers so fucking cheap that they blow real easy. And all my videos have proved this. A few times. Every speaker that has come from this system I've blown up, whether that be the two big subs. I blew up the other 10-inch that I had because it was getting really staticky. And that's never a good sign to hear, especially from your subwoofer. Because that tells you that your woofer's near the end of its life, and you're like, well, fuck it. So, we'll put this all back together. 1. And then we will end the stream. Very sorry, it's kind of boring, but, you know, I try my best. I try my best to upload as often as I can. Because I'm still going to school, I'm still really fucking busy, and just trying to make videos when you're really fucking busy just does not work. I'm still waiting for my new PC. When I come back from camp, I'll have a new computer. And then we'll be back to computer streaming. So I do have my drill set to the lowest mode because I don't want to strip the screws, which is why if you see me put my arm on the drill, it's because I want to make sure they're nice and tight. Like that. There we go. That's in far enough. That's in far enough. So if you're about to question the wattage of the subwoofer that I've showed you guys, the wattage of the subwoofer that I've shown you is 220 watts. RMS, 300 watts peak. And if you're wondering how I found that out, it wasn't that hard, actually. Because if the subwoofer can still take a beating for my amp at full blast, and my amp is, what, 400 watts peak, 320 RMS, then I know that it can take 400. But the amp also displays how much power it's giving out to an output. So if it's giving 200 watts RMS, it will tell me. And then once it hits peak, it will flash to say, hey, asshole, turn me down a little bit. So I need to wire up that woofer a bit better. And then I'll be good. I mean, it's only 3 o'clock, so... So I know my woofer is arcing a little with the wire, and that can be easily fixed. All you have to do is tighten it up, and then you're good. So if I'm correct, the tweeter should work on this one. Unless I also unhooked this line, which I probably did. I know I unhooked all my lines. Don't do what I do with razor blades, please. Be fucking safe when you do this. I just do it because I've cut myself so many times. I just know when to stop. Usually if you get a subwoofer like this, that you can push down and crush like that with, it's usually a good woofer because they stay good and firm inside. And then you don't have to worry about them coming loose anytime soon. So let's see if the tweeter works. Because if it doesn't work, I'm just going to fucking blow it too. I heard a little echo of it. Might have been the woofer. Still heard a little echo. That's right, I completely forgot the channel I was using is fucked. So, because for some reason the other channel is really quiet. It's an amp problem, I think. Might be a blown fuse or something. I did hear the tweeter. I just want to make sure. Oh yeah. Still works. Alright, well this concludes my live stream. I'm going to put the grills back on the speakers. I'm going to finish sealing up my big subwoofer. I'm going to figure out what's going on with the other channel. And in the meantime, I'm going to go grab the laptop and start streaming to Twitch. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Sorry it was kind of long. I just want to get everything done, over with. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, Racing Studios. Peace out.